What's up, y'all? We're back. Now, I know y'all are used to me being inside the house, inside the studio, stagnant, sitting down, giving y'all advice. I know that's what y'all used to. That's probably what y'all thought I was coming back with. No, it's different this time. We coming to you outside. We are live at the Glendale Galleria, okay? It's 90 degrees out. It is 90 degrees out, I repeat. I'm hot as I'm with Jay Visuals, my shooter. We're hot, okay? People are agitated, so we don't really know how this is gonna go. But I have faith in my women. So we're just gonna go, we're gonna ask them questions about heartbreak, we're gonna ask them questions about dating advice in your 20s, red flags in men, all of that stuff, and it's gonna be great. I have faith in today, okay? So I'm gonna just take y'all with me. If y'all wanna see what other women have to say, come with me. We are here today with
CB
and
Kantara. I'm Annie.
Marjorie.
Hayden.
Roxy Rocks, I'm a singer-songwriter.
And basically, we are going to ask them a couple questions just about love and relationships. So first, to CB, what did your biggest heartbreak teach you?
You got a minute?
Not to create a whole life around a man.
My biggest heartbreak taught me to just keep doing what I do, focus on myself, you know, all of my dreams and ambitions.
To love myself first and to be, I'm number one. I always used to put men number one or other people number one, and it's me now.
Your career comes first. Like, love will happen, but do what you need to do for you. Be successful.
It taught me not to be like as vulnerable, which I know it's good, but for me, it was kind of like used against me.
I mean, honestly, it kind of just taught me to like move on, leave it in the past. There's much better options now in the future.
Just to focus on myself and realize that a man does not have to control how you live your life. Just be confident in yourself, and you don't need a man to satisfy you.
Period. Now, what do you think the biggest red flag is in a man?
Mama's boys. Run.
Run for your life!
Why are you running?
Honestly, for them to be jealous, and also for them not to support your dreams and try to like be the only dream in your life.
And I don't mean like mama's boys, like they respect their mother, they take care of them, and they have boundaries. I mean mama's boys that have to be around mama all the time. They put their mama before you. And that's a sign that if you're going to continue forward, that's how it's going to be.
Men that approach them that don't treat them like a lady, I would just say bye-bye.
All right then, well, bye.
I would say narcissists. Men that's always into themselves, puts themselves before you, anger issues, those type of guys you want to steer clear.
Really cocky, like very self-centered, very all about themselves. That is such a turnoff. Like
What's your sign?
I'm a Gemini.
Me too! Happy birthday! Yes! What would be your biggest piece of advice for young women in the dating scene right now?
Honestly, just be yourself, be true to yourself. Don't take any bullshit from any motherfucker, whatever like their inclinations are. If you're gay, bi, straight, I'm very much into the LGBTQ rights. So definitely, like regardless, like who you're dating, definitely don't take bullshit from anyone and stand up for yourself.
It's all about you. It's all about you. If he wants you, he will come after you.
You're still young, love will come. You got years. So 21 is still early, you got time. I got married at the end of my 20s, so.
Congratulations! Oh, hi!
Don't follow the crowd. Find out who you are inside and what makes you happy. Really make yourself happy first, and no man's gonna make you happy.
We did it. Okay, so we finished this 90-degree heat wave in Glendale. Okay, we got our questions answered. We asked some amazing women from different backgrounds and age groups questions. I feel so grateful. They gave us the best answers. I don't know what y'all thought, but I felt like I learned a lot my damn self. This was such a great day for us, regardless of the heat and the exhaustion. Women came through for us, as always. I hope y'all felt like y'all learned something. Whatever y'all answers are to the questions that we talked about today, make sure you comment down below if you agree with them, if you disagree with them, if you have your own thoughts. I want to hear it. This is to start a conversation. Hopefully y'all got a perspective that was different than my own. I will see y'all in the next one. Hey guys. I feel like this is like an impromptu after show, just like a calmer vibe. Like I'm in my little fake Skims dress, like, you know what I mean? Like just a little vibe on the couch so that we can talk about some of the points that were brought up today. Like as I introduce this new series to you guys, I want to make sure that we not only hear from them, but we also break down what we heard. So let's just talk about it. Okay, so one thing that my beautiful ladies brought up that I really wanted to bring up, which would be like number one, is focusing on yourself as a woman woman and not building your life around that man, okay? So that's such a big one. Girl, this is a societal issue, okay? This is a gender role perpetuation issue if we really want to go there. But realistically, I feel like men have been taught to build their life around their career, around, you know, ego, just around external things, and women have been taught to build their life around a man. I don't know who started that one. It was a man. But yeah, women have been taught to build their lives around a man and children. Men have been taught to build their life around careers so that they can provide for said children. But girl, I don't think it got nothing to do with, oh, let me get my career right so I can take care of my family. It's really an ego thing now. It's really, let me get my career right so I can stunt on the next guy, you know what I mean? And that's a whole nother dissertation that we could give. I think women, sometimes we lose ourselves in the man because we want it to work so bad, or we want their validation. Nothing is more valid than the fact that you exist, and that's enough. Do not make him your world. You are your world. He has to exist within it, okay? Okay, next. Okay, and then another point that I wanted to bring up about the red flags, something that was kind of like a repeat theme, was like super cocky, arrogant guys, borderline narcissism is a red flag. I know a lot of times as women, like, confidence is sexy to us, right? Like, ooh, like he's so confident in himself. But make sure you watch that thin line of confidence versus cockiness. That's where you will never be a priority for them, because their ego is more important than anything else. And that will cause so many different issues. That's bigger than, oh, he wants to look better than you when you guys go out on the date, or he wants to get more attention. It's bigger than that. It's, I will not stop what I'm doing right now to cater to something that I've done that may have hurt you. That's ego in itself. It's, I cannot admit that I am lacking somewhere, because that means that I'm not perfect as I want to view myself. So I will not say sorry. I will not apologize. I will not even attempt to see your point of view, because that would be some sort of notch on me. That would make me less of a man to apologize to you. That would make me less of a man to understand and empathize with you and see where I may be lacking. So I won't do it. That's where ego goes further than the, oh, I want to be in a club, oh, I want to, it's deeper than that. It'll go to you being emotionally neglected. It's less so about the arrogant, you know, external things. It's about how it's going to make you feel internally. Please make sure you're just being cautious about the line between confidence and cockiness. Something else on the flip side that was kind of brought up in the video briefly was, one of the beautiful ladies said that her first heartbreak taught her not to be as vulnerable. It taught her not to be as vulnerable because it was taken advantage of. Okay, so there's one side of that, right, where I feel like we should never let other people's actions change us at our core. There's something that Kehlani said, I don't remember what song it was, but she basically said that, like, you can't lose when you loved, like, purely. There's no loss in love when you know you loved from a good place. That's basically what she was saying. She don't regret nothing because she came from a place of pure intention and she loved, and that's beautiful, and there's no loss in that, right? So that's where I feel like we should never allow other people's poor behavior to make us change the most beautiful things about ourselves, such as our compassion, our vulnerability, our openness, right? I don't want other people's ugly behavior to make us hide the most beautiful parts of ourselves. The other half is, but have boundaries. Allow yourself to be you always, and don't ever let somebody change how you are or how you love because they couldn't love you right. But have boundaries, you know? There's no need to fully invest yourself off rip, like just off the beginning. You fully invest in yourself, you're fully vulnerable. Make somebody work for it. Make somebody build that trust. Make somebody build, you know, a safe space for you to be vulnerable. Don't be vulnerable if they haven't given you a safe space to do so yet. Don't be vulnerable if they haven't done enough to show that they are trustworthy yet. Allow them to work for it, because again, you are the prize, okay? Giving that to everybody is almost cheapening it for yourself. You know what I mean? Everybody doesn't deserve that. You are precious. Your time is precious. It is a privilege to be around you. Make sure that they treat that as such, okay? Okay, so those are basically the main points that I wanted to bring up from the video. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. It's definitely a new thing for the channel. You know, we're taking it outside of this normal, like, home setup. If you guys want another episode of this series, comment down below, like this video, thumbs it up, make sure you're subscribed, and yeah, I guess I will see you guys in the next one.